Hey guys, Type here bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Eindhoven country, playing for today, spawning in the south. We have Fried Chicken, playing as Soviets who has airborne troops, mechanized support, and Armoured coordination. Teaming up with him is Podsmom, playing as Soviets also. Straight away locking into Soviet Shock Army. Face off against them in the north. We have Siberian, playing as OKW, who has Breakthrough, Overwatch, and Elite Armoured. And finally playing as Ostheer, we have Hanzawilhelm, Knight of Bretonnia, playing as Ostheer, who has Storm, Elite Troops, and Defensive. To his rankings here, this is an all random team affair. Podsmom, rank 120, Fried Chicken, rank 190, Hanzawilhelm 190, and Siberian around 70.
We will defend it. Fresh conscripts have arrived.
Okay, so 3 conscripts for both the Soviet players so far. Few skirmishes. Managed to get some sandbags up in the centre. Now maybe we could get a flank. No, fending off quite a few troops there. And there we go, easy win. 3-on-1. Sternpire is forced away. The other 2 Volksgrenadiers battling it out in the centre. Here comes the MG42 though. We can set up a bit of a flank on Fried Chicken. I have to retreat with this conscript eventually with the MG42 setting up. Looks like maybe a few of these Sternpire models having trouble getting in cover. So they're actually performing quite poorly against these conscripts behind the sandbags. More troops arriving. Cut off play. Podsmom, but this point's been decapped anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Next is troops flooding in. Here comes the MG42 sitting up on the side. Incendiary grenade out as well. Those conscripts are not going to last long, but here comes a flamethrower. Big damage onto the grenadiers. They're kind of clumped up on the light cover. I'll take a big chunk of damage from that flamer. And it looks like the flamer's going to make a dive onto the fuel cutoff. And, you know, might be able to hide behind that haystack there and complete that cutoff. So a good start to the Allies. Siberian trying to assist in the centre, but the sandbags there for Fried Chicken allowed them to perform really, really well. 4 conscripts for Podsmom. Fried Chicken looks like he went for the early medics and Molotovs instead of going for another squad. Managed to get low, but still pretty healthy on that last model. Unlikely to go down. Conscripts about to get overwhelmed though on the cutoff point. Oh, very early retreat from Podsmom with combat engineers. I thought he might try and hold out for a bit longer, but the trigger on the retreat, you know, quite early. MG coming in, but we do have Molotovs for Fried Chicken. Going to launch that on the MG and has to retreat that instantly. Conscripts themselves are quite low, however. Going to start dropping manpower very quickly from here. Might just pay the retreat. Try and save some of that manpower since he already has medics up. Do have tier 2 coming down for Fried Chicken at the moment. And yeah, I think a lot of people expected Shock Army to be a bit of a powerhouse this patch, but I don't think I've seen it used once so far, which is kind of crazy. I think the Soviet artillery strike is maybe like a touch underwhelming. Kind of similar to scavenge artillery in performance and cost, but missing out on the upgrade if you have a bank of munitions. So it's kind of like scavenge, but just worse, I believe. Could have something to do with it. Still a good option for destroying howitzers though. Conscripts 2-on-1.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
It's a well-timed retreat. We're going to save a lot of manpower getting out of there at that timing. Sandbags going down the centre for Siberian now. So Poznan coming out to the far munitions point. Sandbags wide off. Looks like there are still some cover positions over there though. A bit too close with the wire. That wire takes a long time to plant as well with sternpires. Reinforced wire can't be crushed by light vehicles, but you pay for it badly in the planting time. 2-on-1, winning out. Now pressuring the Volksgrenadiers. Looks like a cut-off play for Siberian though. Nice to see. Tier 3 coming up for Poznan. Might even be able to get some sandbags down that cut-off. That's how much breathing room he has over there at the moment.
The enemy has cut off a sector.
No, but going to be able to maybe drop a model or two. Probably would be focusing the 4 model squad. Looks like they're a bit more prone to dropping a model. Didn't manage to pick off any, a little bit unfortunate. Does have the heavy cover, jumping back behind that, but the flamethrower is going to be able to nullify that. This conscript getting forced away has a bit of a tough retreat path. Okay, Sternpire's charging in against these troops. He's got the sweeper out though, so he's one gun down at the moment. And he's actually soft retreating away. We have more troops coming in from Fried Chicken. Siberian getting overwhelmed with this 2-on-1. Well-timed retreat there. Oof. Close call. That squad was super low with that heavy mortar shell coming down. Tense moment. Got battle group down for Siberian. And already putting down his Schwer. Looks like he's going to try cover the cut-off with this one. See the intended range of it. Conscripts diving onto the cut-off again. That is guard motor for Fried Chicken, getting that heavy mortar team out. Shock troops out now for Poznan. Haven't seen too many shock troops lately. It's all been about the guards. Tier 3 is down. Just about enough manpower for a T-70 as well. Grenadiers have to jump out of the building. There's a lot of firepower pointed in their direction. Heavy mortar hammering away in the centre as well. Axis though, this is the first time they've had like a really good chunk of the map. Maybe not for much longer though. Conscripts make a good charge through the centre. MG hasn't seen a huge amount of action. Camped out on the side at the moment. Has locked into Storm, which has seen a real resurgence this patch. It's got the Stuka dive bomb, good counter to howitzers. Now has the Jaeger command squad instead of their Regal mines. So yeah, definitely one to pick, I would say. One to have in your loadout for the 2v2s.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Didn't spot that with the sweeper. Didn't get the chance to sweep it, however. And T-70 on the map now for Fried Chicken. Looks like Poznan going for a straight tier 4 tech option. And you know, as I always say, it's very good. Oh, the gun has been upgraded on the flak base. It's not going to be able to get much done there. But yeah, if you are going for fast tier 4, you want to get your tier 4 down as quickly as possible. That way you can upgrade your conscripts as quickly as possible. The mobilized reserves. Can help make up for the fact that you didn't go for a light vehicle. Conscript 2 on 1 over here at the moment, but here comes another squad of Fox Grenadiers. I think if he held his ground there, he might have actually been able to win that. Since the conscripts aren't upgraded, he also had Vet 2 on both the squads, whereas the conscripts were only Vet 1, didn't have any combat bonuses from Vet 1. Okay, there we go, both sandbags falling at the exact same time. Siberian, oops, coming in with a Shrek missing. Backing out, waiting for the reload. And a Raketen coming in for Siberian as well. About 60 fuel away from his tank. Okay, Stimpies fire their Shrek off there, probably not ideal. Just seeming coming back in to do some damage while they're reloading and clumped up on the light cover. Shrek misses again at that range. Oh, that is sad for Siberian. And the Raketen, I think, just missed as well. He's having a nightmare. Oh boy, now T-70 caught up on these trees though with the pathing. Oh, Siberian firing off those attack rounds. That one missing. Close call. Oh, the pack coming in from the side, but it's not quite enough. Oh, fried chicken, so lucky. 2 Shrek misses, or was it 3, as well as 2 Raketen misses. Grenadiers are not so lucky on retreat there. Hanzawilhelm. Squad down, could lose his mortar now as well. Oh, that's actually a stolen heavy mortar. Wow. That one gets away. Shock troops can't quite do enough. I'm going to go for a Panzer Grenadier to replace that lost Grenadier. Hanzawilhelm does have a lot of manpower at the moment. Okay, hasn't ticked up to battle phase 2 yet. It's a little bit late on that. Urine forwards. Suppressed. But kind of needs to get out of there. There's never enough supporting infantry to hold this position. Conscripts crawling around the side. Needs to like run back this way, I think, with the pack. Otherwise, it's a tough path back to safety through the base. Could potentially go down. Jumps off the cutoff to put some more pressure on the pack. Shock troops very low now, coming around the corner. Stimpies can maybe win this. And there we go. Do indeed. Axis once again though with some really nice territory control. T-70 finally repaired back up. Let's see what that can do. Cut off protection. Cash down for Potter's Mum, and now has enough fuel for a tank. Looks like it's going to be 85 though, so needs 5 more. Guards just running right past the stern post, now opening up on the machine gun, forcing that retreat. Good damage from the T-70 as it crosses the map. Okay, starting to get some of those conscripts upgraded now. The mobilized reserves. A little bit late. Had tier 4 up for quite a while. Not too bad though. T-70, okay. Pack setting up. Connecting once. Attack round. Ooh, not the second time though. Nice attempt however. Maybe could get super lucky. Sometimes with the elevation can work out. Either way, very good steal from Hanzawilhelm. You know, that heavy mortar can give you a lot of trouble. Your team weapons firing through the center before you get rocket artillery to counter it as Axis, so being able to steal that away, very, very nice. Yeah, Axis capping even the fuel point. Allies took a massive backward step there. Oh, here we go. Shock troops opening up big. Slightly late retreat for Siberian. Switches over to Oh, good shot from the ISG. He's aware of the flak base. Explosive grenade out. That's nasty. T-345 hoping for the D crew. Can't quite get it. We've got the Obers there as well, ripping in to the shock troops. Good hold for Siberian. T-70 taking engine damage. He had the gate command squad there. Put the pack very, very far back. A long time to come forwards. T-70 not doing too much damage though, a lot of damage getting soaked into that light cover. Because even though light cover doesn't have like damage reduction like heavy cover does, it can sometimes absorb those shots so they break on the front of the cover. And then T-70 doesn't have very much AoE. So not much damage connects on the squad behind the light cover in the end. Okay, P Green's holding up, but conscripts moving across to the cover. And now Fried Chicken also going to be pumping out a T-34-85. Siberian has had a lot of resources for quite a while now. I wonder if he's going to go for a Panther first, or maybe he's waiting for the Sturm Tiger. I have heard that this has been terrorizing team games lately after the last patch. It's starting to struggle though, this machine gun locking down the center quite effectively. About that heavy mortar team. Looks like Pazma, I'm going to go for a Katyusha next, which should work quite nicely against that. But could leave them a little bit exposed to the Sturm Tiger. I really need like a SU-85 or something to blast away at this, since it has pretty good armor. A lot of health as well. Plus you can't, with the focus sight on, you can kind of see it coming. Get some shots on it out of range of the return damage. Winding up, you can see the turret raising, cancelled. Oh, 85, nearly getting the machine gun. Pack's in a reasonable position though to stop the chase. Here comes the Sturm Tiger coming straight ahead. Guards on their mark. Dodging across to the side, Zis spinning around. Don't want to leave the Zis there though, just completely open. The fact that he did go for the Sturm Tiger though does leave... Oh, he did spot that with the sweeper at one stage. Does leave the Axis without a tank at the moment. So, I mean, they've gone for a Brumbier. Yeah, this assault gun, I guess you'd call it. Ooh, friendly mine getting triggered, slowing down the Sturm Tiger. We have the emergency repairs in this, which can get rid of that quite quickly. Have to be out of combat for a little bit though to activate it. But yeah, no tanks at the moment for the Axis, and we've only got one anti-tank gun each, so these T-34-85 should continue to be very effective. Firing off the Katyusha barrage, that maybe not the best targeting. 2 kills. I'll probably be trying to target the heavy mortar at the moment, or maybe a machine gun on the front lines. Oof, conscripts, close call. Do get away alive though. T-70 on the far side, chasing away these troops. Could even pop this on secure mode, come over here and cap the VP. Haven't really talked about VPs so far, but the Allies are ahead by around 40. Still a close contest. Okay, pack coming in from the side, but it's under pressure from the guards. Here comes the Brumbier. Oops. Sturm Tiger lining up on the... Ooh, I think it was lining up on the T-34-85, but it catches a whole blob of conscripts running forwards in that exact position. 8 kills to start things off there. Really good start for Siberian on that. Oh boy, is this the end of the T-70? Down it goes, the Brumbier getting a direct hit. Getting finished off there, fried chicken. You got to be very careful with that T-70 in the late game.
Available at your directive.
Oh, we've got some air spines down on the fuel. That's actually quite a wise idea. Okay, this time the Katyusha going after the heavy mortar. Getting some good hits in as well. And gets the decrew. There we go. And close to V1 after that as well. Oh, big damage. You can see Siberian trying to go for the Faust, but has to give up on that. The double 85's ripping in. Steam Tiger ready to fire again. Do have a rebuilt heavy mortar from Fried Chicken. Typically wouldn't recommend rebuilding a heavy mortar at this stage, since you could just go for a Katyusha or something instead. It's got quite a lot of fuel. Generally a better option at this stage. And these days, you know, now that the heavy mortar doesn't have the flare anymore, it's got the delayed fuse. Kind of has, like, I would say less utility in the late game. I think the flare was more helpful. Delayed fuse can be decent if you try and, you know, push a truck or destroy a bunker or something like that, but... Oh! Okay, lucky for Posmam actually runs forwards of that Storm Tiger shell. And ends up surviving with the combat engineer. Nice attempt though for Siberian. Predictive shot like that. There's a lot of damage coming in now. But yeah, as I said, without the flare, I wouldn't be rebuilding the heavy mortar in the late stages. Okay. Grenade chicken. Oh! The heavy mortar ruining that party. Uh-oh. Oh, the guards go down. Looks like they ran into the air mines. Ouch. Faust fired off. It's enough for engine damage. T-3485 was already weakened. S-285 now coming up for Fried Chicken. Solid option against the Brumbier, which has actually been performing reasonably well. Is that another Stern Tiger shell coming in there? Looks like I might have picked off a shock troop model or two. Shock troop squad is still alive though. Close call. She's hoping to catch that low Volksschmiede, but Siberian playing it safe, ended up retreating it, so miss. The Katyusha looks like he might have even cancelled it before the third salvo came in. Which I think is fair enough. Panther in the works for Hanzawilhelm. Probably needs to go for a second Pio at this stage. He's got 2 tanks, maybe even a third Pio, just to speed up those repairs. Doing some sweeping over here, interrupted by the conscripts though. Pack pushing very far forwards. There's one thing to the credit of Hanzawilhelm. Pretty good about the attack ground so far. Quite impressed. Even though he's been floating, you know, a huge amount of manpower for a long time this match. His attack ground play has been on point. Another whiff there for Siberian. Definitely going for those predictive shots from unexpected angles. And honestly, Storm Tiger has barely taken any damage so far. T-3485 coming in from the side, dodging forwards of the Raketen. Oh, but there's a mine over there. Uh-oh. Trouble for Posnami. Drops the artillery strike on the flak base. Faust connecting. 85 hanging on by a thread. Can he finish off? Oh, Siberian going to play it safe. Pop the retreat. It's the D crew. Hanging around for another Faust, waiting for the cooldown. That will finish off the T-345. Or maybe not. It could bounce. Very low chance. No, it does not. It's the OKW Panzer Faust, which does have 10 less penetration than the Ostheer one. And there's a T-3485, which has 10 more armor than the regular T-34. So the opportunity was there for the bounce, very low chance. Which, you know, wouldn't have killed the T-34 in spite of it being at 0 health. Which I wish I removed from the game. Okay, here comes the Sturm Tiger. And there goes the heavy mortar. Conscripts should be able to get engine damage off on it this time. But yeah, SU-85 being destroyed. Can't really punish this too hard with the engine damage. T4 hasn't been repaired up yet, so maybe Cosmon can get back up that way, drop another howitzer strike on it to finish it off. Just have a fresh T-3485 about to pop out himself. Yeah, losing that SU-85, that was really punishing for the Soviet team at the moment. Original Katyusha barrage, nearly knocking out the Obus. And that's the second Katyusha, this time from Fried Chicken, not hitting too much himself though. 0 kills to get things going. Ooh, Cosmon dropping the artillery strike just to open up the capture in the center. Not too much of a fan of that. Another one probably would have killed the Schwer Panzer headquarters.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Sandbags setting up the camp in the center. Smoke plane coming in for Hanzawilhelm. Is this in a good position though for Fried Chicken? And able to get a couple shots through. Ooh, big Brombeer follow-up though. Nearly Vet 2 on that now. I don't think we've seen any bunker busting barrage action from it yet though. There's a big blob. Pack coming across for the 85.
Prepared to drop smoke.
Connecting. 85 on the move though. Bit of damage onto the pack. Katyusha just about ready to fire for Fried Chicken. And SU-85 now for Pod's Mum. I think that's a wise decision. Need some assistance. Speaking of mortars, Posmo actually going for a late 82mm mortar. Once again, you know, maybe more helpful than the heavy mortar, which is actually at the moment barraging Panzer headquarters. One shell short of getting the kill at the moment, it looks like. Oh, there it goes. It looks like 82mm finished it off, so Siberian paying the price there for not repairing up his base. He doesn't have any Sturmpires at the moment. Did they die? Repairing to the mortar? I can't see any. Is that a Sturmpire corpse? Oh, looks like it might be actually. Well, who needs a tech truck up right when you can just build the King Tiger instead? And with this commander you can get the Panzer Commander upgrade for it, which is very strong. There's the Sturm Tiger looking to open up on these conscripts. And does. SU-85 getting one shot off. Bit of pathfinding issues though, otherwise follow down, maybe be able to get 2 more shots in, but they're jammed up against the building in an awkward fashion. And there we go. King Tiger reveals itself as well, so the Allies in some trouble here. So Fried Chicken not going for a rebuild on the S285, going for a second T-3485 instead, which is quite risky now. Up against the Panther, up against the King Tiger, those 85s really struggle to penetrate. Kind of incentivizes, you know, quite aggressive flanking play, which is quite prone to going wrong. Looks like the second Katyusha strike was more successful. 3 kills for Fried Chicken. Pod's mum has one ready to go. Pointed in this direction. Smoke plane in for Hanzawilhelm. Brief bit of sights. Conscripts on the run from the Sturm Tiger. Oh, stops briefly with the T-3485. SU-85 missing. 85 in some trouble now. KT going to try to chase it down, finish it off. No conscripts here for the snare. SU-85 trying to stand its ground, but keep missing and bouncing. King Tiger backing away though, maybe worried about mines. Decides to, oh, double T-3485's coming in, maybe looking for some flanking action. King Tiger with the heat shells activated, bring in some big damage. And 85s both disengage. Sounds like we've got a howitzer now for Hanzawilhelm coming in this area. Also got the Panzer Commander Artillery coming in for Siberian. S-35 from the side on the Panther. Panther looking for a target. Can't find it though. Either way, the Allies getting forced all the way back as a result of that. And with a lot of repairs required as well. Once again, though, the mortar flare up. He's trying to get the kill on that Vet 3 pack. That would be really nice. Unsuccessful. Siberians still with no Sturmpires for repairs, so that King Tiger can use the emergency repairs, heal up some health, but going to drain his munitions, quite low in that department at the moment. Here comes the Sturm Tiger. Oh, big shot. Down it goes. 27 kills on that now. If you compare that to, I think Pod's mom got his Katyusha out not too long after that. Massive gap in the kill counters.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Okay, Panther coming out to the side with the double 85s. Anti-tank guns in the centre, not able to assist. 85's going to play it safe. Axis, though, at the moment are quite far behind on victory points. The Allies did have a good spell of control in the centre. And Axis are quite low on repairs. Hanzawilhelm really needs to spend through his manpower bank. Some more pyros for repairs. The LEFH coming down in this area. Oh, so look at those scatters out to the side. Okay. The 85's on the move from the Panther. Team weapons in the centre, in some trouble on the move now. Close to getting decrewed. But still, oh, Katyusha coming through the danger zone. Oh, wow. That was a close one. Scatter on that howitzer. That was crazy. Oh, Rakitten. Oh, it's hanging on by a thread. Sturm Tiger ready to rumble again. Vet 3 now. S-35 is Vet 2. Will help with the penetration. Here comes the Sturm Tiger. S-35 spinning around. Double combat engineers on the retreat. WC-85's now hammering away at the Sturm Tiger. Here comes the King Tiger though. Double T-34-85's coming around the corner. King Tiger with the heat shells active. Big damage. Sturm Tiger on the move. SU-85 chasing it down. Needs 2 more shots. Missing though. And now is almost certainly going to die, and Sturm Tiger gets away. Attack ground. Oh, the SU-85 is still alive though. Crazy low in health. Gets away. The smoke there from Hanzawilhelm, I think honestly saved that SU-85. Uh-oh. Okay. SU-85s both very, very low for the Soviet team. Not really assisting the defense. Looks like the 85 might run over another mine. Also out of commission. And Axis looking to set up the triple cap because of that. Do have the double T-34s in the center. King Tiger already up to Vet 2. That thing's vet up like crazy. Those heat shells. And so much damage. Conscript's going to get the engine damage off, but will they survive? They do. Close call. Let's take home forwards again. Oh, crew repairs on the SU-85. That could backfire. One thing I'd probably be looking to try on as Hanzawilhelm is like a smoke bomb plane into Stuka dive bomb on like a Katyusha out the back. Oh boy. So a squad of conscripts down there. Double check my opponents are awake. Paying attention. Blasting away, but the machine gun surviving. So it's up to Vet 3 now, getting in for some nice damage. Here comes SU-85 as well. Dropping the artillery. Both the team weapons here need to get out. They're on the move. And do successfully dodge it. Well done by Fried Chicken. So the SU-85 came out, maybe did a tiny bit of damage to the Sturm Tiger. Osmum has been pretty good about recapturing the FAR VP quite quickly after losing it. Slowing down the drain against the Soviets. Oh, machine gun outright destroyed there. Health must have been at 0. "21 kills, steady performance these T-34-85s for Fried Chicken. And the misses, so no engine damage on the T-34-85. Here comes the Sturm Tiger. We've got a lot of tanks here for the Soviets. Tiny bit of stun action, not very much damage though. Pack. Getting some damage in, and now the howitzer raining down.
We are losing a sector.
SU-85 not on focus sight, doesn't see the pack back there. T-34 on the far side. Second SU-85 for Fried Chicken. It's pretty much going to round out his army. Does have access to the emergency repairs, otherwise, I mean no, the crew repairs, otherwise could never sustain that many tanks. It's going to be where his munitions are getting focused. Okay, machine gun destroyed on the other side now. Posmum on for a regular T-34 76. Maybe wants to get some ram action going with that. Oh, no dodge at all from those conscripts down. There you go. They didn't last long, freshly built. King Tiger getting very low, still alive though. Sprinting forwards looking for the Faust. Oh boy, combat engineers. Ooh, T-34 is able to fend off the obers in time. So vulnerable while repairing. Do have a munitions cache out the back for Hanzawilhelm. Did actually spin through a bit of his manpower float, but hasn't spent through his munitions float. 600. Oh, T-34 85 diving in here. Oh wow, that was a nasty shot. There's the Panther and decrewed the pack. Vet 3 gone from that now. Dive bomb out the back. Uh-oh. And there goes the heavy mortar. Student Tiger did fire off a shot. Don't know if it hit anything though. Maybe some guards? Maybe a mortar team it destroyed. Uh-oh. Oh, wasn't paying attention. S285 goes down to the Panther and it backs away safely. Double Soviets just unable to get the finishing blow off these Axis tanks. I think the issue is so far they just haven't really been getting engine damage on them very often. And had conscripts in position for the anti-tank grenades. No mines. This allowed the Axis tanks to back off safely time and time again. Vet 4 on that Stern Tiger now, close to Vet 5. I don't even know what it gains at Vet 5. I can already do that, right? I haven't really looked at Stern Tiger veterancy for a while. This hasn't really seen play until this patch. Booby trapping the centre. Interrupted though. S-25 on focus site spotting. Points ticking against the double Soviet team, and they're about to be below the Axis for the first time in a long time. On the far flank. Panther coming out. Connection. Greedy is a little bit late going for the Faust. Could have got engine damage off there. Conscripts trying to push forwards but getting suppressed. Now the 85 could be in some trouble. Definitely if he got the Faust off there, the 85 probably would have gone down. Some Tiger opening up. S-85 needs the attack round. Dropping the smoke. S-85 reveals itself though, and the Raketten finishes off because of that. Double T-34 is coming in from the side, looking to kill the Stern Tiger. Finally got the Katyusha rockets coming down here as well. Big old flank. He's got triple T-34s in fact. There goes one. Now looking for the King Tiger. S-85 coming in from the rear now. Getting some shots in. T-34s getting low. 2 more hits required. Here comes the marked vehicle now, a little bit late on the King Tiger, and it's bouncing every shot at the moment. S-85, oh, connects with the Brumbeer. King Tiger bounces again against the T-34. S-85 able to finish the job though. Smoke coming in a tiny bit too late to save the day. Whew. Oh man. But that was devastation for the Soviets. Pop's mum has 1 conscript and a Katyusha left after that. Almost all the tanks from the Soviets are now dead. Tiny bit late with the marked vehicle activation. That would have made a big difference because that King Tiger was hanging on by a thread for a long time. Maybe could have saved like 2 Soviet tanks if they didn't have to go for that last shot on it. Missing that bonus damage from the marked vehicle earlier.
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
Pretty good luck from King Tiger as well. I mean, you know, T-34 I think has like a quarter chance-ish to penetrate there, but still did bounce about 3 shots in a row from them. Oh boy, this could be the end of Katyusha. No, decides not to charge in for the Faust. I think with it spinning around there, could have got the Faust off.
Our territory.
Finished it off with the small arms damage. This... Okay, maybe he's trying to bait with the Katyusha, and he gets the overs. Wow, into the retreat path. Crazy good Katyusha strike there from Pa's mum. 30 kills on that now. Has climbed up. Fresh T-34-85 for fried chicken. Got the howitzer coming down now. Into the Soviet base. T-34 on the far side. Hasn't healed up these grenadiers or anything. T-34 should drive here right up to over here. That way they're clumped up on the wrong side of heavy cover. Very likely to get wiped. I'm shocked. T-34 cannot see those Panzer grenadiers there. So close to it. Oof, big shot. Here comes the Panther now, though. Oh, they're kind of stuck there, retreating against the trees. Conscripts could maybe finish it off. No! Suppression kicks in. Conscripts with almost no accuracy after that. Very close call for the Panzer Grenadiers. Hanzawilhelm still with a huge amount of manpower on the bank. Made into retreat, almost working out for Siberian there. Some pretty good damage in, but no white. Double 85s on the move, but the Panther is Vet 3. Close to full health. Siberian getting a few mines down, doesn't want another one of those aggressive T-34 swarms. And here we go, King Tiger rebuild from Siberian. They're coming across. T-34-85's dueling the Panther. Not ideal scenario though. Conscripts hurrahing forwards looking for the snare. Forces the Panther to blitz away to safety. Buying some time for the T-34-85s. No munitions. Well, munitions only for one of the T-34s to crew repair.
Tank gun is ready for
He
action.
doesn't have any combat engineers, so heavily relying on those crew repairs at the moment. Fried chicken. Good thing is that the munitions income quite high with the Soviets at the moment. Just trying to pressure the anti-tank gun. Oh, no, he's not. He's trying to scout out the howitzer, but not able to get in range. Does drop it on the truck though. On the move now. Quite a long delay before these shells start to come down. Oh, gets the kill on the pack though. Panther drives out to safety. Tiny bit of damage on the howitzer.
We are in a dangerous situation. 100 points remaining.
Points training against the Axis though. Their control of the far VPs not terribly strong at the moment. Hanzawilhelm really needs to burn through his manpower. So much manpower on the bank. Just pump out capping squads right now. And once again, should be pumping out Pyos. You know, just one squad of Pyos is not enough for two tanks like this. Especially if you don't have anything in your commander to help you with repairs, like repair stations or something like that.
The enemy has 75 points remaining. You appear suited for command.
Don't last long in the centre. T-45's coming out to the far flank. Panther crossing in response. Stop the capture at least. Really wiping out the A command squad as well. I'm slowly draining against the Axis, down to 69 now. Tank gun not in position at the moment for fried chicken. Here it comes now. Return fire on the Panther, but in the meantime these 85s are getting low, especially this one. Could die. Panther should pop the blitz. Lost sight of it. T-34 maybe could go for the ram. Suicide ram. Finishing the job. Is this opening up?
Our territory is falling
Oh, doesn't quite get the shot off there. Wow. Panther able to back away. Sloppy play there for fried chicken. Should have got the Zis up way earlier than that. Should have backed off way earlier than that as well with the T-34. And now the point straight against the Allies. Yak Panzer out for Siberian. Oh boy, and some pathing issues for Potter's Mum. Luckily the Yak Panzer missing the follow-up shot. Potter's Mum doesn't have a Zis at the moment, so Yak Panzer could be hard to handle on his side of the map. Tiger taking a good chunk of damage. 35 now returned. Oh, tense moments here for the Allies. Brumbier coming forwards to try and prevent the capture. Double conscripts in the centre. Yak Panzer backed away a tiny bit too far. Going back in now though. Missing its shot. Here comes the Panther from the side. And now the point straining against the Axis. Howitzer may be targeting the base at the moment instead of like slightly further forwards. Only 6 kills on that so far. Hasn't been performing terribly well for Hanzawilhelm. Kind of just been a bit of a dud, I would say, this game. Okay, Siberian branching out to the far VP. I think that's a wise decision. It's ready for 5 and T-34-85 very low for Potter's Mum. Desperately trying to repair them up now. Big command squad coming forwards for the capture. Can camouflage in the point.
Engineers ready for assignment.
Katyusha going after the Obers, so is the 85. Katyusha into the centre as well, but yeah, command squad dodging away from that very easily. Chasing away the Obers. Could even pop this onto secure mode and go for the capture. Would be a little bit risky, but might be worth it in these kind of low VP scenarios. Yak Panzer coming through the center, so not able to counter the 85 on that side, and indeed is going for the secure mode. Allies also have control on this side of the map. Panther coming forwards again now. Of course, is this very low? That King Tiger getting a big hit in. 35 blasting away. P-Greens. Oh, get the wipe on the conscripts. Panther chases away the T-34. Damage from the E-285. Really need to recrew that Zis. T-34 coming across now. Still in secure mode. Looks like this one triggering on a mine over there. Commission with the engine damage in a tough position to repair as well. Allies on the back foot now with a lot of tanks requiring repairs. Axis really punishing them for it. Cosman really wished he had vehicle crew repairs right now. Engine damage on the S-285. The flare up as well from the A command squad spotting. Double T-34s. Okay, he's gone for triples, and they're going to be healthy shortly. Allies still with close to 80 VPs, so they have a little bit more room to breathe. Oh, there goes the Katyusha though. Yak Panzer charging forwards. Panzer getting a good shot on there. S-285 missing. T-34-85 diving in, but takes engine damage. Sitting duck now. Here come the T-34-85s for fried chicken. Blocking the Panther. Having trouble getting away. King Tiger out of the action. There goes one T-34. King Tiger getting involved in the action now. Panther very, very low. Yak Panzer missing. Oh, will the Panther survive? Bounce from the T-34-85's heartbreak. The fried chicken. And both the T-34s go down. Didn't get much done at all. Just not quite enough there from the Allies. Poznan losing his Su-85 early on, and engine damage. Tank's too low. It's looking grim for the Allies now. Axis with over double the army. Axis though, backing away from the VPs. It's gone down. I think the only way would be to try and dive forwards there with that combat engineer to try and dodge. Even then, I don't think he would have got away in time after he noticed. Dodging back, definitely not the right way to go. Even hitting retreat, I don't think would have worked. Okay, Soviets trying to capture, but we have Siberian coming out to this side. We're going to close out the match. Chusha out the back. Going after the howitzer. No, not a fan of that one. Doesn't get the kill. Su-85 takes engine damage now up the front. Tiger with the heat shells just spitting out the damage. Team missing. T-34 circling around. Can it finish off the King Tiger here? Stug needs to mobilize. King Tiger spinning around. Oh, stunned. Tiny bit of AoE damage. And now the Stug is spun around. Panther coming back into the scene. Tries to go for a ram. Goes down too quickly. T-34 over here doesn't have secure mode, so can't cap now that he's cleared the way. Overs into the retreat path. T-34 with damage engine doing its best. Soviet team unable to cap in the center. King Tiger just hitting too hard. T-34 tries to come in with the flank, but Siberian has been good about planting those mines. He's got mines everywhere after that first huge T-34 push. And the Allies are finally going to throw in the towel. Hope's extinguished. Close game though. Very, very close one. But yeah, the double Soviets just couldn't quite get it done there. Bouncing off shots. Couldn't quite finish off, you know, the King Tiger, the Sturm Tiger on multiple occasions. That Panther. That thing, how did that survive the whole game? 23 kills, got down to one shot a couple times. Like, Hanzawilhelm really needed to spend his manpower bank, man. Just like almost could have lost the game because he just didn't have enough infantry squads to cap with, and desperately needs some more repairs as well. One Pio is just not enough for 2 tanks, let alone 3. Big mistake. But yeah, either way, very entertaining game. Good idea, very good idea for Siberian, just mining up this entire side of the map after those dives from Poznan. Secured his flank very effectively going forwards, and perhaps was one of the winning factors in this game. Fried Chicken also getting a little bit clumsy with his T-34-85 control on the far side. Bit of a mistake. Anyway, GG. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.